Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy T-Bro, the Big Red Omen, here to give you a beginner's guide on how to play this game. We're going to be going over some basic topics, mods, movement, how to talk to other players in chat, basically all the beginning things you need to know when you're first starting, things that you need to worry about. Example given, not rushing straight for plat. So we'll top right into this. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do with the 50 plat that they give you when you start is come to your market. You're going to want to type into the search bar slot or slots, depending on whatever your platform says. And you're going to want to buy some Warframe slots and some weapon slots. Now I've already filled up all my Warframe slots, so they're not showing up here. And the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go and check on your navigation console the things that you need to do for your next junction. As you can see here, we're going to look at the Earth to Venus junction, and it's going to tell you that you need to do all of these things. And those are the things that you want to do, is try to progress through the planets as quickly as possible. Also, at the same time, trying to get some decent frames and gear for the end game. Once you get from there, you're going to want to go to Venus, and while you're in Venus, you're going to want to go to Fossa and grind out Rhino on the Jackal. It's a very good early game frame. He'll carry you through most of it. And then I recommend that you come to the boss on Mercury and grind out the Seer weapon, because that will carry you through up to about the mid-game point. Alright, so here we're going to be discussing how to get into the chat menu, which is pause and then left trigger on the Xbox, and you would click X to send a message to your squad. As you can see here, I told these guys to say, hey, because I'm uploading this video on YouTube. One of the things that you need to know is come to these low-level missions, do the defense, the survival, the excavations, all of these endless missions. And don't be that guy if you pick Excalibur who only runs the Dark Blade the whole time. Yeah, it's strong, but he has other abilities that are useful for the squad, e.g. his blind and his radial javelin. The thing is that these missions, these endless missions, will grant you a huge cache of resources. As you can see here, I'm using one of Excalibur's abilities, the radial ground. The third thing that we're going to want to talk about here is movement. As you can see, you have a volunteer here who is showing us how to move quickly in-game. You're going to want to combine slides, bullet jumps, and dodge rolls, and I'll show you how to do that here real quick. So you're going to want to crouch and then click the jump button. You can do this as a double jump. You can do it in the air, and you will. That's another thing. Remember to mark caches. Press up on the D-pad to mark things. You want to mix in slides and dodge rolls. Slides are just holding down left bumper, and dodge rolls are tapping it very quickly. You can see you can move very quickly compared to how you normally just sprint through a mission. It's very fast, very nice. Alright, now another thing that you're going to want to learn how to use very quickly is the mod menu. And I'll show you how this works here real quick. Another thing that you'll need for it is credits, which are rewards from missions, and Indo at the same time, but you can turn in your excess duplicate mods and sell them for either credits or dissolve them into Indo. And when you start, I recommend dissolving into Indo. Same with your Iatan treasures until you get a decent supply. And some mods that I recommend on everything is Steel Fiber, Vigor, Redirection, and Vitality. These are mods that I personally put on almost every Warframe, but you want to play into your Warframe and your weapons strong suits. So if they barely have any armor, like they've got 15 or 65, I wouldn't even bother putting Steel Fiber on them. That's just one of the things that I would recommend. So we're going to move on to the Telos Boltor here. You can see it's a high puncture based weapon, so you would want to put on Serration and like Piercing Caliber, and it's high status based, so you want to put on status mods at the same time. And the Euphona is high impact, so you want to put on your Hornet Strike. Some barrel diffusion multi-shot mods are always good. And I have the Galatine Prime here, which is mastery rank locked at 13. So you can see I'm leaving a spot open here. Putting a primed pressure point on. We're going to scroll through and grab an electricity mod to throw it on, and you can see the damage difference just based off of one mod. So we're going to put this Velatic Strike on. You can see it increased my my damage output by a large amount.
Enjoying the view?
So those are the basics for mods. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about is getting in contact with a clan. While you play through the low-level missions, there are clans that recruit by going in there and talking to people, which is one of the reasons you need to know how to use the chat menu if you do not have a mic. There's also the recruiting tab, which you can activate the same way through your orbiter while you're sitting around in space, customizing your stuff. But you can also come to these labs and get specific weapons, like the Axe Stiletto, which is MR locked at 2. You can get that within 2 days of playing the game. The Sibir is here, which is MR locked at 5, which is decent. The Zakti is MR locked at 6. And you've got the Warframes here, that only come from these clan dojos, by the way. Banshee, she's a very good farm frame. You can see all these other weapons and gear and things that you can get. So, in conclusion, that's basically all you really need to know as soon as you start. Stay tuned for the next video, and I hope to see some likes and subscribes. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up.